In this episode, we travel to the big lake in the middle of Armenia. That's right, Lake Sevan. With the town population less than 20,000 people and the area being treated as a coastal holiday resort, it was time to explore this freshwater lake. Also in the area is one of the oldest monasteries in the country. So we decided to drive to Lake Sevan, which sits 1,900 meters above sea level. And with new roads being constructed here, it looked like a safe drive. So, where is Lake Sevan? Right in the middle of Armenia on the east coast. And to get there, we are driving from Gyumri through Vanadzor and all the way across in a small town called Dilijan and then to our small Airbnb. So let's go. Good afternoon. We are driving in Armenia in Middle Earth, in the Valley of Death or something like that. Actually, we can call it the Valley of Death with pothole roads, and it's got spaghetti roads. It is absolutely windy. I'm gonna put the window down just a little bit to have a look outside. And it's been like this for the last 10 minutes. Before this, the roads are really good, and you'll see before the nice views we saw on the top. And while driving, a bee flew into the car. Nicola, how was that experience?
Horrifying.
Horrifying? Did your soul leave your body?
And you told me to breathe.
Yeah, because you stopped breathing.
No, I didn't.
If ever there's a spider, snake, or bee in the car, you gotta breathe.
No.
Okay, let's see the view. Let's put the window down so we get up. Oh yeah, that's it. Look at that, she's a beauty. The road isn't, but this is beautiful. So apparently this will connect to a river pretty soon. Let me zoom out. So once we get to that river, we're gonna start broadcasting then. Whee! This is the soundtrack you get when I'm going around the corner here. You got, I think, 4 more spaghetti points. Roads are getting much better. Let's check out the view. We got quite high. Sloop! Yep, we got really high. All right.
Maybe hold the Chinese tourists.
Yep, that is the road we are on. Whoa. Check out this bend. Holy guacamole! All right. Has the soul left the body?
No.
You good? All right. And this is coming up. I don't even know what that kind of road that is, but we'll find out in a second. Whoops! This is Cora, which is Nicola's support animal. Can we have another look? Hey Cora, how you doing? Yep. Traumatized. Hello from Vanadzor. Yes, it sounds like a Harry Potter town, but it is the 3rd largest city in Armenia. The 2nd largest was Gyumri. That's about 100,000 people. That was the one before us. And then Armenia is about 1 million people. That's 10x of Gyumri. So yeah, we're traveling from the largest city to the 2nd, and right now in the 3rd. And Dilijan, which is next, we'll find out which number in that population chart that city is. But anyway, we just had some great food. Nicola, you gonna finish your food? Yes? No?
No.
You didn't like the cuisine here? No. Too eggy? Yo. After lunch, we got back on the road to Lake Sevan.
Really dry
By the way, when you are driving in Armenia, people pass you at blind corners all the time. Highways, inner city, anywhere we go, everyone needs to pass you. Anyway, we got to Dilijan town, which is more of a ski resort kind of place. And this is the summertime vibe. And that is the city center where the white globe is. We were actually searching for a cafe or point of interest that looked really attractive. And, well, I can share my research through the window, driving and trying to see a place where there's car parks, and the place actually looks quite attractive. It is a very small town, and the only cool thing we saw was the museum and art gallery before we decided, let's just get to Lake Sevan. There's a few monuments around, and I'm sure it's a beautiful place to go hiking and check out the city, but in this case we decided to move on, and I'm loving all these Lada vehicles you see on the road. Lake Sevan is about 30-40 minutes drive from this Dilijan town, and we got to see our first glimpse of the lake. This area has a lot of cows, cowboys, and horses, as you can see on the road here. In addition to that, we have these beautiful statues made of stone that are just sitting on the hilltops. These particular ones we passed several times because the roads along the lake are highways with specific exit points. So if you want to jump off somewhere, you might have to drive another 5 kilometers before exiting, which is a bit of inconvenience, but it is how it is designed. What you doing?
Ja, vad är det du håller på med?
What you doing, bro?
I'm fighting the plastic.
You're fighting the plastic.
Why would you do that?
Are you bored?
No, I'm just doing like this. Can I show you?
Jag ser han någon kuva i vägen. Hörru, det gick uppåt och...
That's a cow on the side of the road.
Och här så är en som tycker...
Are you happy with the pool?
Jag tänkte pool.
Not the pool, the pool. Oh God. We found a pool and we found kittens.
Det här jag älskar mig.
This is the view from one of the Airbnbs. So as you can see, the view is great, but around the area it is simply grassland and fences. Anyway, we called it a night and let's check in next day. To get to the lake and go swimming is not that easy. You can drive to Sevan Peninsula, which also houses the monasteries on the hill, and then drive along and find parking at a cafe or one of the roadside parking. It is quite a tight squeeze, so parking can be a bit challenging, but from here you have access to the actual lake. This is around midday, and as you can see, the car park is very full. We traveled a bit further to this restaurant hotel area where the car park was a bit empty, but access to the lake required a special Hollywood-style jump, and you expect something dangerous to come out of the lake. So we enjoyed the view before finding a place for breakfast, and it was a beautiful looking restaurant. Nicola had a phone, she had wireless, and the food was more chicken and lamb kebabs, which was the go-to dishes in Armenia. More kebabs. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Post lunch, we did a drive-through Sevan City, and you can see the Archangel's Church, the orange one in the background, and everything is quite spread out, so it's easier to drive rather than walk. This is the main Sevan church as well in Sevan town, which is quite beautiful and spectacular as it sits on a hilltop. As we exited Sevan to get to our next location, we got a bit of a bucket shower. Ready? Drive through is fine. We just got assaulted! Ah! That water splashing is related to the Armenian Water Festival, which was later in the week, and you can see a video of that in the description below. But anyway, thank you for watching, and leave comments below if you have any questions about Lake Sevan. Till next time, take care of yourselves and see you soon.